Hey guys, Jason here from Box Programming. We're going to review the floor press today. Okay, so the floor press is a great upper body variation that really focuses on the lockout, alright? So we're in a position that the tricep is really the primary mover with this, alright? It is with the bench press, but because the range of motion is less and we can't use our feet to drive, it's going to change the movement, the dynamics of the movement quite a bit, alright? So a lot of times you'll see your athletes will have a decent variance between their bench press and their floor press numbers. Now, if their floor press number is close to their bench press, then that's a good indicator for them they need to work on their technique with the bench press. We have a video on that, you can review it. We're going to put a link somewhere up here. So review that video and teach your athletes how to use the legs. But for the floor press, we're purposely taking the legs out of the equation, all right? So one of the questions I get quite a bit is, do I keep my legs flat or do I keep them bent? Well, you can do either variation, but we want to make sure that you're not using the feet. So if you have your knees bent and feet planted, and you're thrusting as you get closer to your 1 rep max, then that's really kind of defeating the logic of doing the floor press in the first place. So if you have your feet flat, knees bent, don't use your feet, okay? If you have them straight, you can go that way as well. So really either variation doesn't really matter. Now I will say, with bent knee is a little bit more spinal friendly. Now the reason being is that we're in more of a neutral position. We're able to engage the anterior core a little bit more as opposed to having the legs straight. But I've done it both ways, I've coached it both ways. I've never seen anyone have any issues with the floor press in terms of getting injured. So just keep those things in mind, that if they have their knees bent, they're not thrusting their hips as they get closer to the 1 rep max, okay? So when we do this, we're going to set up in a rack as we would like we're doing a bench press. And make sure you have a spotter in place, set up just as you would for a bench press. Now, once I establish my grip, we want to get a lift off from our spotter. And when we lift off, we want to think about externally rotating, almost like we're bending the bar, so we're engaging the tricep and lats. Pressing in the straight line, which is basically going to be sternum, and then finishing our rep. Okay, so again, get a lift off, bend the bar, press in the straight line, and then finish the movement. Alright, so that's our floor press. We'll do these for a number of different grips. Typically you'll see medium grip or a close grip in our programming. Close grip is going to be just inside shoulders. Medium grip is going to be about shoulder width. Okay, so give that a try. If you're doing a 1 rep max, use 8 to 10 singles, progressively build to a max, but have a plan in place. I see a lot of times people with these movements that they're not getting up to the same load, say they would for a back squat. They're doing 1-2 sets and then they're hitting hitting failure or a max. It should take a while. We should prime the central nervous system, take that time to build in weight, have a plan. If your PR is 135 pounds, your plan should be to beat it by 5 pounds, okay? So if we PR by 5 pounds a month, that's 60 pounds a year, okay? So that's kind of how we want